Very cool. I'm gonna have to get one of my own. Um, all I've got is this skull sticker.
My equivalent is rabbit hide.
Oh, well now I need something.
I have a Pumbaa I can go get. I'll go get Pumbaa.
Well, I'll just hold this thing that I got in Africa from an African guy.
What did I start?
People with objects. The Pumbaa is dope.
Mm-hmm.
I got
The Lion King is my favorite
Rubik's
movie
Cube.
ever.
Oh,
So
really? Cool.
yeah.
Basnik, you yeah, you finish, guarding the prince and stuff, and then you feel this wild urge within you, and you turn into a horse, uh not expending your one remaining wild shape for the purpose of the story. You turn into a horse and you start running off and gallivanting all over the castle grounds. Hours pass as you roll around in the grass and dirt and pray and do your druidy things. And the rest of the party leaves the castle grounds, heads out into the city, does some stuff, comes back, heads to their rooms, and eventually does something else. You, on the other hand, are completely lost in your own natural reverie until around midnight, when you just happen to run into ... I'll tell you more in a second. Miki and Crash, you are in the catacombs, and you are in this coffin storage room, and you're looking at this stack of dusty coffins, when all of a sudden, Crash, your alarm spell goes off.
Which one?
The one that you set by the door.
By the entrance?
By the
entrance
stairs?
by the entrance stairs to the catacomb, your alarm goes off.
I guess I'll pipe up. Y'all, my alarm just went off. Someone just moved past the door.
Miki's got a minor illusion speak. Then I guess we better be careful and keep a better eye out then.
Sure, I mean, that could mean the door's open, which might mean we could briefly leave and communicate or just see what's out there. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'd have to go back through the poison door, though, so I'm not too keen on that.
We'll cut back to Basnik. So Basnik, just a few minutes before midnight, you run into Valentis, and he says to you, aren't you a member of that group that is working for the prince's interests? I think they were looking for you earlier.
I wouldn't call us so much a group as best friends.
Ah, well, forgive me for mischaracterizing your
It
connection.
is okay. You do not know the whole story. See, the funny thing is, one of them tried to kill me, and the other ratted me out. So I think that makes us best friends.
Ah, yes.
I might be misremembering, but hey.
It reminds me of the time in the Queen's Army. Yes. Well, I don't know what you missed, but well, please come here. I must speak privately with you. And he sort of gestures you over into a dark corner. And if you go over there,
yeah,
he whispers to you, so I don't know where you were earlier today, but
you don't want to know.
Okay. Well,
Horse things.
yes. I heard one of the group said that you were one of your best friends said that you were a horse.
Mhm.
So in order to prove that the queen, my old friend, may in fact be performing dark rituals, the group has gone under the castle into the catacombs, and well, they're headed there right now. I sent a servant to tell them to go down there, and well, I think we only have a few minutes before the guards return to start watching the doors of the catacomb. I think they may need your help down there.
Is Drios with them?
Yes, as
They
far
may
as
be alive still.
as far as I know, Drios went down there with them. Yes.
How would a horse get into a catacomb?
Well, come with me. You currently are shaped like a man, so that should
Yes.
help.
Unfortunately, the far superior form.
Should help you get in through the man-shaped door.
Oh, this is the one time being a man. A benefit.
Yes, yes. I have often thought the same thing of myself.
Really? You
Yeah.
also wish to be a horse?
Uh,
See, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard of these things called werewolves. Maybe if when I'm a horse and I bite you, you could also become a horse.
let me get you to your friends.
Okay, well, you just think about it. I know it's a lot to take in.
Well, 4 legs are better than 2. But yes, I don't know if I want to be a werehorse. Anyway, right this way. So these are the stairs to the cellars. I don't want to get caught down there by any of the returning guards that don't know. So I'm going to send you down there. We have a couple minutes before they come back. You go down the winding stairs, and then when you get down, you head towards the east, where there will be a large marble door that I left open. Hopefully, hopefully they left the door open as well, and you'll be able to go down there and join them.
Thank you for this. I will proceed. And as I'm walking down, you may have the heart of a man, but when you're ready for the heart of a horse, let me know. I'll just descend into the darkness.
Okay, and he sort of follows you for a little bit and like stops.
Oh, you're coming with.
He stops midway down the stairs and he says, "No, I should not be seen down here." And yes,
Is he actually worried about being caught down here?
you can always insight him.
Yeah. I haven't played this character in forever.
You can insight Valentis.
No, eventually this has to work, right? Nope, not today.
He's telling the truth.
Yep.
My dice room looks totally different.
So
Yeah,
does
mine says that it's only me in the room.
If
Do you see my roll?
I saw it.
I saw your roll. Let me read
I
it.
Alright,
did.
maybe I'll just refresh.
No, I think it just changed the layout.
I should not have refreshed. That looks a lot less cool.
Oh God, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh God.
The dice are so much smaller now.
Yeah,
So,
there's gotta be a way around this.
no, I think it might just be like this now.
Why would there be
because it is.
why would there be a huge panel?
Also, the settings button just straight up doesn't work.
Well, I clicked the ask for help button. Um, yeah, this is scary because I use this for a lot of things. Oh yeah, well if I click my name, I see all of the players in there.
Yeah, we're all on the same thing.
I don't
It still
see that.
works. I see all your guys' roles.
When I see their roles, but their math comes up as a bunch of numbers and letters.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with advantage and a +5.
Don't click the little gear because it took me someplace and I couldn't go
Okay, now
back.
it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little gear. Yeah, I don't know. I went on their Discord channel and I said, "What's with the redesign and how do I escape it?" All right. Well, anyway, I forgot what you rolled at this point. What did you roll for your
A 10.
Okay. Yeah, he's telling the truth. So and then he turns into a horse. Uh,
No way.
yeah, no way. No.
That'd be the biggest plot twist of this entire campaign.
He was
There
a
he
horse.
is. He sort of follows you halfway down the stairs and then he kind of like lingers on the stair in the shadows, the stairs in the shadows, and he's like, I don't want to be I don't want to be seen sneaking around the castle, but I've arranged it so that you have this moment to make it into the catacombs. And you get down to the bottom of the stairs, and you see in one direction there is a storage room type scenario, a really large, almost like warehouse cellar thing with wine casks and cobwebs. In another direction is the dungeons with dungeons. And then in another direction, you see just the edge of your vision, like 300 feet away, a marble doorway looking shape, and it's to the east.
Is it like dark down here?
It's midnight and you're in the cellars, so it's moderately dark. There are flickering torches and such.
Alright. I guess I will take out my torch and light it because I am but a simple human.
Yes. So you light your torch, and where do you head?
I want to try a sip of the wine first, to be honest, before I continue down the half open marble door.
Uh, well, you can't quite make out the marble door from where you are.
Oh, okay. Then go left, right?
He Valentis told you the catacombs were to the east, and when you look to the east, you see a marble door frame at the edge of your vision.
Oh, I thought you just said I couldn't do it. I couldn't see it.
You can't quite make out what's going on with the door. You just see that it's the door frame.
Well, I will take a little taste of the wine to make sure, it hasn't gone bad.
All right, there's a big old cask that's like up on a like one of those sort of X-shaped things, and then there's another big cask on the ground. They're like casks with spigots in them. Do you twist the spigot?
Yeah, I'll just take a little drop of the lowest one because, you know what the saying is, always go for the low-hanging fruit. So I'll take a little drop on my finger, taste it. I'll go towards the marble door frame.
Okay. It tastes terrible.
You rolled for wine?
Roll for wine.
Roll for wine.
I rolled for how good it would taste, and it tastes bad.
Mm.
So you taste bad wine, and then you head over to the marble door frame, and it is closed tightly. It is a very large marble door frame with runes around it, large runes. And it's very large and impressive. It's a beautiful, solid marble, tightly fitted door frame.
Well, I am not the guy that opens doors. So there any like spiders or anything around?
Yes.
I'll cast speak with animals.
Ah, yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
eight-legged friend.
Uh-huh.
I know you have hair, so we are brothers in being mammals, as I am a horse. How does one open this door?
And the spider says, "Oh, sometimes I see people waving their hands over the door. Do you have any flies?"
No, but I have a herbalism kit, which I would assume would have honey. So I'll give him a little drop of honey.
A drop of honey?
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
the spider sort of like skitters over and takes its long legs and like dips it into the honey and is like, "Thank you."
Mm.
And it
Can we
starts.
keep this spider?
All right, friend. So I just wave my hand and it opens.
The spider says,
Do they say any words when they wave their hand?
"Oh, I don't know. They wave their hands over some of these symbols.
Do you
Do you have
know
any
which
flies?"
symbols? Do I have any flies?
Flies. Yum, yum, yum.
Flies. Flies, flies, flies.
I'm going to
No, but
go
you know what?
back to my web.
You know wait, no, wait. You know where I'm going? You're been inside this room.
No, the
There
door.
are many a fly in there.
Oh,
Why I need your help. Help me get in.
oh. Roll persuasion.
All right. Please, dice gods, give me above a 10.
Yeah.
There we go.
The spider is like, "Oh, okay." Um, and the spider is like, "Let me think really hard."
Your 8 eyes. Wait, spiders have 8 eyes. Your many eyes must see many things.
The spider says, "Let me think really hard." And then it dies.
Jake!
Oh my god, it thought too hard and its brain exploded.
It burst into flames.
Poor
Hmm.
Samson.
It rolled a 1. It rolled a 1. It thought too hard. Oh, you guys wanted to keep the spider? The spider thinks so hard that it goes,
Well,
and
this
it
is
falls,
why
it falls unconscious to the
Oh
ground.
my god, that
This is
makes
why-
all of your spell slots heal it.
this is why horses are the superior animal. I'll just jump my hand and drop the spider on the ground. Or I'll put the spider in a different web so that the circle of life continues.
The spider is not dead. It's just unconscious.
Oh, it's dead to me. It's not useful anymore.
Wow.
And then I will. Are there? So the spider said that someone waved their hands in front. Is there like a like what's the word I'm looking for? Like movement of dust, like less dusty imprints that like I need to press on something.
There isn't, but something of interest is about to happen. No spoilers, you two. Be right back in 60 seconds. I have to kiss my wife goodnight, or I'll be a bad husband.
I feel like I'm so dumb I can't solve this puzzle.
I think you're doing great.
You're doing great.
It's like, oh, ask the spider. I don't know.
No, that was good. It gave me
Mhm.
the best fucking NPC Jake has ever done. I'm really sad about this lost.
Maybe I'll convince Jake I'll take a level in Blood Hunter and he'll custom make me a
Well, don't worry, Basnet.
horse vampire or horse. Like,
Don't
My
worry,
God.
Basnet. Valentis heard you casting spells and talking to yourself over by this door, and you hear someone coming towards you, and it is Valentis limping his way from the stairs over to the door. And as he limps closer to you, and he limps up to you, you see in the distance some guards returning to their post. And Valentis says, "Those fools closed the door." And he starts waving his hands. First, he leans up against the door so you kind of can't see what he's doing, and then he waves his hands
and I
on
try
his
to like
body.
peek my long horse neck to look.
Yeah, go ahead, roll perception.
Whatever. I have to keep them. Oh geez, what just happened? Oh god, he scared me. Oh, there we go. 22.
Ah, okay, you see exactly the pattern of runes that he's trying to conceal from you, like an ATM code.
I got
So
his head.
yeah, you now know the pattern of rune waving to do to get into the catacombs. But he does it, and the door releases, and he immediately pulls it as it swings open, and he says, "Quick, get inside. The guards are coming now." And you see that they're even closer. They appear to be like thinking or some dumb crap, and they haven't noticed you. And Valentis is waving you in.
I want to take one last peek at him as the door is closing. I want to like, like in those cartoons where they just have their eye through the slit of the door. I want to like watch him as the door closes because he said he could help me, and now he's helping me. So that arises suspicion in me. But I just want to see what I can see as the door slowly closes.
You want to roll insight on him one more time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't trust him. I don't trust old man.
All right. So you're peeking at him as the door slams shut. And
Oh, there we go.
26. You as the door slams shut on your eyeball peeking through the little door frame, you see the most honest, trustworthy guy who's loyal to the prince that you could possibly see. And then the door clicks shut, closing you inside as I don't know, Valentis maybe talks to the guards or walks away or I don't know what, because we don't know, because now you're inside. So
Suspicious.
you are on you're on a 40-foot a 40-foot straight down marble staircase. It is 1 foot by 1 foot gray marble squares for the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. It is beautiful, polished, stunningly clean. And about every 5 feet in the walls, there is a dimly glowing crystal that illuminates everything, making everything dimly lit. And the staircase goes down 40 feet.
It's like steep-ish,
Yeah, it's steepish.
right? Crack my neck. Bring my boot up. Spit on the heels of my boots so I get traction. I'll descend.
All right. So you you head down and you find yourself in a little room. There's a spot on the floor that looks like it used to have a rug on it. And there is a door in the northeastern corner of the room that is open.
Do I notice anything else off about the room?
Not really. It's
Traps or anything that have been set off, or like a specific path that my best friends may have taken before?
well, there's only one door out of the room besides the door that you came in, and that's to the northeast. But you do notice in this room that there are crypt nameplates on some of the 1 foot squares. And that 3 of the nameplates are in have like a golden backing to the little metal nameplates on these marble squares on the wall. And besides that, you see an open door to the northeast.
All right, I know I'm gonna regret this, but I just go towards the door.
All right, you head towards the door, and you find yourself in a small square room that has marble benches around the walls. In the northwestern corner of the room is a little something or other in like an alcove or a niche, and in the northeastern corner is an open door. There is a smashed suit of armor laying on the ground in front of the door.
I will just keep following the door because I assume that my BFFs would have searched the entire room.
Okay, you go through the door that's in the northeastern corner of the room, and you enter a room that has 2 more suits of armor just laying around on the floor with dents in them, lying in pieces. And you see another door heading west that's in the northwestern corner of this room, and that door is also open.
Same thing, I guess. I just keep following the open doors.
Okay, you head into another room, and in that room, you see a burnt bookshelf with burnt books on it, a table that has smears of stuff on it and like little objects. And in the northeastern corner of the room is a very solid looking metal door. And in the western part of the room is a like a sliding metal portcullis that is currently shut.
All right, can you repeat those options again?
Yeah, you go into this room and there's a burnt bookshelf with burnt books. There's a table that has smudges and little objects on it. And then in the northeastern corner of the room is a very solid looking locked metal door. And in the western side of the room is a closed metal portcullis. What does that look like, you ask? I'm happy to tell you. Um,
Can I like pick up any tracks of them?
you can if you roll a good investigation.
Investigation. Just trying to find you guys. I don't want this to be all about me. 14.
Well, you can tell that it looks like the locked metal door in the northeastern corner of the room has not been opened in a long time. I don't want to make it all about you either, but I am finding this entertaining. I have a feeling that these two are mildly entertained.
Oh my god, Gamer Brain wants me to go towards the other door.
Otherwise I would have cut back to them a long time ago, and I will cut back to them if you do anything silly. So yeah, so you can tell that the door in the northeast has not been opened in a long time.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore it and go. Is there any way to open the portcullis?
With your investigation roll, you do not notice anything, any ways of opening it, but it does look like it slides upward.
Can I use my muscles to open it?
You can,
Athletics, right?
sure. You want to pull it up with athletics? A one, a one,
No,
or
a 7.
a seven? I wonder why it says one there. Oh, is it plus
That's
one,
a plus
6
one.
plus one? Okay. So yeah, you lean down to pick up the portcullis. And as your fingers connect with the portcullis, the gate bottom, little needles enter your fingers. And please roll a constitution save.
10.
Yeah, you get paralyzed.
Okay.
So you're like holding this gate up. You like lift it a few feet up in the air, and then you just pause, and you're sort of stooped over. You're stooped over in the like this, holding this gate. And so I'm gonna cut back to
Good back workout.
I'm going to cut back to the other two as you are paralyzed. And so you two, you have been standing in this coffin room, and you don't hear anything for a minute or more after your alarm goes off. So your alarm goes off, and then you are, yeah, you're in this large coffin storage room. You see some stacks of coffins lying around, and you see a door in the northwest corner and a door in the northeast corner of this room.
I believe I may have cast alarm again at some point to heal my ward.
Yeah.
So I might know that something is getting closer to us.
Okay, so that alarm goes off too.
Okay.
And now you've had 2 alarms go off.
Cool. I'll go over to Mickey. Right. I got my other alarm coming off. Whatever came down here is getting closer. Either we should move back and see what that was, or move forward and try and avoid whatever it is.
I think it'll be a good idea to at least see what it is. There's that gates that kind of paralyzed us a little bit, so we can always hide behind that if things come to shove.
Right, fair enough. All right, let's go look.
Well, this is kind of messing up the timeline a little bit. This would change the past, since you two are like 2 minutes in the future. He would find you looking through the gate when he got to the gate, thereby unparalyzing him. But for the sake
We
of
can say that conversation was just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
He still paralyzed
We really
himself.
debated it.
I like the idea of me just being stuck in like a powerless position. Yes, just stretching.
Yeah, so you two head back to the gate, and also Basnick, you take 3 piercing damage from the door. And yeah, so Miki and Crash, you head back, and you see Basnick bent over, trying to pick up the gate and paralyzed.
Basnick, how the hell did you get down here?
Mm,
Right.
mm.
Right.
I don't know if we need to help him. I mean, it wears off eventually.
Hmm.
Okay, let's help him.
Miki's gonna take
Let's like
10
grab his ankles, pull him in.
Miki's gonna take the 10-foot pole and just poke his face first. And then she's gonna try to lift it up so that she creates enough of a gap so we can pull him through.
No, that makes more sense. Yeah. All right, I'll grab his ankles. You pull him up. You pull it up.
Mm.
All right. Someone describe this successful scene to me. Miki, what does this look like?
I guess just Miki uses leverage from like the 10-foot pole to kind of just lift it up just a little bit, just enough so that Basnick's body can just limply go through the gates as Crash just kind of pulls his ankles and kind of just slums him over.
I pull an ankle. I only have one hand to use, so
Oh yeah.
it's real.
So Basnick, you are yanked under the door, and as you find yourself face up on the floor, yanked through the gate, you become unparalyzed, and you are staring up at the faces of your two bestest buds.
Ah, best friends. I am back. I
What?
have returned.
Right.
Nature calls, You understand. Being a horse is magnificent, but it's not without its challenges.
Yeah, of course. Welcome back.
Hmm.
Where's Trios?
Where is Trios?
Drios, when your alarm went off, Drios was like, I will go check for this. What is this? And he disappeared. So and he said, if I don't come back, go on without me. I will find you again. And then
Trios said to go on without him.
Hmm.
I believe he will survive.
Did you see a metal
Although-
horse?
Metal horse?
Hmm. He took his horse down here.
Well,
Yeah.
why did that man say I couldn't be a horse when I came down here then?
It was hard to watch him take it
Suspicious.
down. It wouldn't have been good for you if you were a horse.
Hmm.
Hmm. But I do Pilates.
You do horse Pilates?
I mean, he
Yes.
did do advanced robotic horse put in bag Pilates.
It was rough to watch him pull that horse out of a little bag.
Hmm.
Yeah, how'd you get in? The door was closed, which we did accidentally.
That old man let me in.
Oh. Yeah, he was supposed to meet us, but we didn't catch him when we came in.
I
Well,
trust him, but also he is suspicious.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust him.
I do, but I don't think he trusts us, so he will not tell us everything he knows.
Right. Well, did you leave the door open so we could get out if we needed to?
Nope. But I know how to open it.
Right. Do you know how to open it from the inside?
Yes.
Good. Great.
Yup.
Cool.
Yep.
I feel better about that.
Yep. You
Hmm.
should. You should feel better because it's definitely the same way to open it from the outside and the inside.
Right.
Mhm.
Well,
Right.
y'all.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Nah, I think we're good. Wait. Yeah. Makes sense.
Ooh.
Well, you tripped all my magical alarms coming in here. I kind of need to heal
Oh,
up.
so you knew I was coming.
Kind of.
Good.
It could have been you. It could have been a murderer. I guess you're kind of. Are you a murderer?
Unfortunately, yes. I
Right.
killed my first person, not but a week ago.
Oh.
I'm
I
okay
mean,
with it. It's cool and whatever, you know,
okay.
circle of life and shit.
Yeah, I mean, fresh wound.
Better
You know?
him than me. I mean, how many
Absolutely, fair
horse
enough.
people do you know?
Just you.
Yep.
Though I have my suspicions about Valentis. Gives off a weird vibe.
I offered to make him a horse. I don't know if I can do it, but I think if I try hard enough, I could.
Did you make yourself a horse, or were you always a horse?
I think if I knew that, I would be too powerful. So I don't think I can know that.
Fair enough.
What came first, the person or the horse?
All right,
Think
you're
about
stepping
it.
on dangerous territory.
Got to step back. I just want to cast alarm again in this door.
Okay.
It'll take a little while because I'm gonna ritual cast it, and also I'm gonna cast it a couple of times.
You said you needed healing.
Yeah, I need to heal my ward. No.
Oh,
It's like I can magically heal it by casting this spell a bunch of times, so it's gonna take like an hour. Is that cool, y'all?
Wait. You're
My ward.
you're at 5 out of 11 on your ward.
I'm at 4 out of 11, and yeah,
Okay.
I need to heal it. I figure we have a little bit of downtime in this moment. I offered to the party.
Whenever you cast an abjuration spell of first level or higher, the ward regains a number of hit points equal to twice the level of the spell.
Yeah, so I can ritual cast alarm 6 times, and that'll give me 12 hit points. So I can cast it a couple less times, I guess.
I can just heal you.
Well, my ward doesn't. I don't think that works for the ward.
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't,
3
you
times
don't need words.
3 times 2
No.
is 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So you could do it 3 times.
Okay, so just like a half an hour break.
If everybody's okay with it, you can get
Y'all
it
chill.
10 in 30 minutes. Now you cast false life on yourself before,
Which lasts an hour.
I think you cast it at 2nd level, right?
I cast it at first.
All right, so you got 5 THP, but they'll have only half an hour left on them.
I'm okay with that. I was doing that mostly because I thought we were gonna have a fight like right now, but it seems like we're fine.
Well, I think you got half an hour left.
Yeah, I got half an hour left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we chilling. And I'll cast it so that it only affects people that aren't in our party. So this time, if someone not from our group comes around, I'll know.
All right. That's
Yeah.
So I guess you won't know if Drios is coming.
It's true, but also it feels like a waste if our buddy comes through and I'm like, well, don't know if an enemy is coming ever again.
All right, so you all take a half an hour in the coffin storage room. Basnik, this is your first time in the room that's on the other side of the gate, and it is a rather large open room with stacks of coffins in it. And let me just check one thing. Coffin storage room. Okay. 1 second. I just want to see if there's any good nameplates in this room that I haven't yet.
There should.
I told you them already. They're the last ones on there. So yeah, there are crypt nameplates on the walls in this room, most of them with metal backings, but some of them have gold backings, and the three gold backing nameplates, they are the last ones listed in the chat. And yeah, stacks of coffins, biggish room, and there is a door in the northwestern corner and a door in the northeastern corner.
All right, so I assume you have a map of which way to go. The prince gave you which way to go to find where his mother was doing the naughty
Prince did not.
Well, why not? Did you not ask
I
how to
don't
get
think
there?
we did not. Miki's been keeping a map, right?
Yeah, Miki just pulls her tablet that she's been drawing on, and shows you the map she's been drawing, which is basically just all the rooms you walk through.
So we have a map as we go.
Okay. What if we're going the wrong way?
We wouldn't know.
Then I guess we backtrack.
Also, we wouldn't really know where the rat way is necessarily. We're just looking around.
I like exploring. So which way now?
Mm.
We're trying to find maybe potentially a key to that big iron door in the other room, but I think either of these two doors in here would work fine. We should check them for traps and stuff, though, just to be safe. Did we check them already last session?
Nope. Yeah, there's the door, the portcullis thing is in a little hallway that's in the southeastern corner of this room, and then there's a door in the northwest and a door in the northeast.
Can I see if there's Prince-sized footprints from the last time he came down here?
There's very
Which way to
little there's very little in the way of footprints in this place because everything is a very clean marble square, 1 foot by 1 foot squares as floors, wall, and
The
ceiling.
biggest fucking spider I've ever seen is on my bed. Hold on.
Hey, it's a spider Bastic talk to.
I guess so. This is bad for me. That's such a big spider.
And she was all like, "Don't kill the spider."
Yeah, for real.
No, I know.
Oh no, it thought itself to death. That's so cruel that it would die from rolling a 1 on its
Oh God, it's a murder scene. Oh.
Faces of spider death.
It's dead. It left a corpse. I'll be back. I have to get a paper towel.
I guess that spider rolled a 1 on its stealth check. I'm gonna get a heartburn pill because I'm old.
All right. Do you know which way we should go? Do we know?
No, it's literally just these two doors.
How
Like,
have
I
you
can-
been deciding before that which way to go?
Random guess.
No way. Oh God, we are
Like-
lost, aren't we?
We tried the big metal door and we tried unlocking it and blasting it with fire, and it didn't survive. It held up. It didn't even budge. So, yeah. I forgot to buy thieves tool. I forgot to get thieves tools, so I am not as unlockingness. Yeah, I can't unlock doors as good as I should.
I could make you sticks.
Well, I've been using daggers.
Let's see. Let's see. Who's been around the prince the longest? Basnik, I think. Basnik has been around the prince since the children's camp. Basnik, roll history for me. One.
Yep.
You think maybe the prince at some point said which direction he followed his mother in the catacombs, but you can't remember it. And Miki, you've been in the catacombs before in a different life, but these ones are different and everything feels all messed around and you can't tell which way to go or whether whether the shit would be the same in this world as in the other world. Miki, roll history for me.
Yes, one of my favorite stats to roll.
Yes, we have a wizard in the party, but
They're busy
she's too
killing us
busy
by-
rolling ones on spiders. Yeah. Yeah, Miki, you can't even remember what direction the prince room was in your other timeline.
Fair enough.
It sucks for you.
You know what I think? We go right because right is always right.
That is, yeah, right is always right.
Didn't you try always going left when you were in the hedge maze?
Okay, but this is different.
All right, so yeah, there's a door in the northwest corner of the room and a door in the northeast corner of the room. What are y'all gonna do?
Are both doors identical?
The door in the northwest is a wooden door, a solidish looking-ish wooden door. And the door in the northeast, well, it's also a wooden door, but it's made of a dark wood, and it looks thicker somehow, a thick door, even though you're looking at it from the front. But ultimately, both doors are wooden, and both doors have handles.
Check one for traps.
Which door would you like to check for traps?
This is where you all learn that I am not very good with cardinal directions.
The door to the northeast or the door to the northwest?
Northeast, I guess.
All right. Please roll me perception on the door to the northeast.
Oh, could it? Okay. That's worse than I thought it would be, but that's okay. Ooh, 18.
Wow.
Nice.
You go up to that door and you touch and feel and investigate that door. And you find that door is locked and it appears to be not trapped. But roll me stealth.
Okay. What's the oh shit. I'm proficient in this for some reason. So I get a +3. 6.
As you are ham-handedly discovering that the door handle is locked, all of a sudden you hear from behind the door barking. Multiple barks. Ruff, 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 ruff. They sound like angry barks.
Are they barking jingle bells?
But is my speak with the animal still up?
I don't know. You waited a half an hour for her to cast alarm.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I thought it was an hour. It's 10.
And Speak with Animals runs 10 minutes, so no. But you hear dogs barking angrily behind the door. Multiple dogs.
If only you had that pendant right now.
Rude.
Sorry. It is my fault that you wasted that spell slot. I mean, I'll alert the party. Y'all, there are dogs here.
Oh, you want me to talk to them?
If you'd like, sure.
Well,
You almost don't even need to tell them because the dogs are barking pretty loudly now that you've jiggled the handle.
My worry is that these are more than dogs.
I'll cast Speak of the Animals. What are they saying?
They're saying,
Saying what?
Murder.
Oh no!
they're saying, blood, death.
I'll,
Basnick, what are they saying?
don't worry about it. Let me talk to them.
All right.
And I'm gonna go to the bottom of the door.
Kill.
Is there like
Is
a
it-
split at the bottom of the door? I
Uh,
can like put my mouth to like speak
Sure.
to them.
yeah.
I'll say, "Hey, shut the fuck up, or I'll eat you for lunch."
And they say, kill, death, blood, eat, kill. You're welcome to roll intimidation on them.
I'm not very good at this.
It will have a DC 25.
Oh my
So
god.
I literally cannot pass this unless I roll it at 20.
Believe in the crit.
Hey, 18, 19.
That's so close.
The dogs, one of the voices says, I will rend your neck with my teeth. Ah.
Guys, these dogs are very rude.
No.
Hmm.
And I like dogs.
Right?
I'm more of a cat guy, but I do like dogs.
Hey, thanks, Basnick.
Are we laughing about the happy music?
Yes.
Yay, murder dogs.
Oh, I just
Thanks.
dug that one up right now.
I would like to druid craft a little plant that grows in underside of the door that is just in the image of a thumbs up at the dogs.
A plant that
Yeah,
goes,
a little druid craft, nothing too elaborate.
sure, you do that. The
All right, other door.
the dogs bite
All
and
right.
rip the thing.
Mm.
It was poison ivy.
Yeah, I don't want to figure out how to lockpick this anyways.
We should go through the other door.
All right. Let's can I roll investigation this time?
Let me help you with this.
Ooh, okay.
Sure, if you're proficient in investigation, you can help her with that.
Oh, it was perception last time.
It would probably be better. I could do perception. You could help me.
I'm a very good perceiver.
Why don't I help you do perception on the door?
I can help anyone do
you-
perception.
Will you allow that, DM?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me ask this mean DM.
Last time it was perception.
She can help you do perception
Yeah.
on
Cool.
northwestern door.
So I would get advantage, right?
Yep.
How do I do advantage? That? No. How do I do advantage on?
There's a little button that says adv.
Yeah. Even when they updated, I still don't have that button.
I don't. Yeah, I don't see that button.
As you it's to the
Oh,
left.
I also don't see it. That's weird.
I do.
I do. Never mind.
As you continue on to test out this door, see this adv button right here?
I do not have that.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Are you sure you're rolling one die? So
Yeah, I don't have that.
As
I'll just roll it twice.
as you go up to check that other door out, you still hear the dogs barking, and they're saying, I will eat your eyeballs.
ooh,
I accidentally
27.
pressed the button.
27. Goddamn.
Expertise.
Okay, you perceive the living shit out of this door. Wait, why do you have expertise?
I took skill expert as my feat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Look at that beautiful
I
D&D
have
bond.
I have skill expert and observant, so
Sounds like
I will see everything.
Ice knife. Ice knife. All right, so you perceive the living crab out of that northwestern door, and you perceive that it is unlocked, untrapped, and yet stuck. Just a stuck door.
By like a like something is blocking it.
No, like it doesn't fit into its door frame very well.
All right, I didn't want to resort to this, but should I just burn the door down?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, I'll cast create bonfire on it.
I'll stoke the flames and I'll cast firebolt at your bonfire.
Miki will assist with her own firebolt.
Do you all want to describe this horrible burning murder of this stuck door?
Yeah.
It's kind of just like burning crisply at the bottom, and slowly. Also, boom, 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 boom. As we get so impatient that we're like, all right, get rid of this door. That's how I imagine.
As you do that to this door, the barking becomes louder and more frenzied from the door to the northeast. But yeah, you burn down the door, and beyond the smoldering remains of the door, you see a dimly lit hallway. Again, you have these marble squares for the walls and ceilings and floor, and you have the crystals that dimly light things, but maybe a couple of these are out. It's just real dim in the hallway beyond this door.
I still have my torch up, but I can't see.
You have your what?
My torch.
You do have your torch, but it doesn't fully illuminate this flickering hallway. Will you enter it?
Of course.
All right. I guess. Who wants to go first? Otherwise, I will.
I could go first. I'm pretty hardy right now.
You go first?
Yeah.
All right. You step.
Never before seen wizard going first.
I'm an abjuration wizard, different kind of wizard.
You step into the room and you see you step into this little hallway, and it leads into a little room, a little square room, and in the northeastern side of the room, directly to your right as you come in, you see the last movements of a shape messing around with a door in the northeastern corner of the room, and it disappears through the door. It's floating. It's a floating shape that disappears through a door to your right, and before you can even step forward or move or anything, it's gone and the door is shut. And in the dimly lit flicker of this little square room, you see that there is a door that the creature went through in the northeastern corner. The door looks highly decorated, and there's also a door in the northwestern corner of the room, which looks more normal.
Y'all, I saw something move into that fanciful door over there. Should we investigate that? I mean, I feel like we should move as a group here.
But what if diversion?
Could be an illusion or some. Could also be a real ominous person trying to fuck with us.
I know. I also think we should go through the door that Spectre went through, but um, I'm also very curious about the door.
We do other door first. I mean, it's
Well, but what if we're on time? What if we're on a timetable? I'm getting my accents mixed up from my other D&D character I played last night.
I honestly don't know. Um, I think, yeah, it's up to y'all.
I think it is wise to chase after what we saw, but I also think it is smart to make sure we cover all our corners so we're not flanked or worse.
Mm.
So I see the merit in going to either.
Miki, it is up to you.
It's up to you.
Yeah, maybe we should check out what you saw. And it could lead us to something. I have vague memories, but I don't remember much. Maybe that was someone that could help or something. I don't remember.
All right, I'll trust your judgment. Let's go to the fancy door.
You go up to the fancy door.
I check for actually I help Basnick check for traps.
Is there a key describer of this small room, or is it forever going to be named small room?
It is relatively nondescript, small.
Okay, it's going to be small room.
It's the room with the fancy door in it. Is the room with a fancy door?
19.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So you go up to the fancy door.
We're just checking for traps right now.
Yeah,
That's
you
all
go.
that was.
You checking for traps. And I don't know why the dice don't have numbers on them. It's like it's a hidden roll. I'm gonna
I don't get the advantage like either.
But you rolled a 19, it looks like?
Yeah, 19, yeah.
So
Perception.
yeah, it doesn't seem trapped per se, but it does seem mechanical as you run your human fingers over it. And you examine the door. You see that it has an intricate geometric pattern to it with leaves interwoven with geometric shapes. It's a strong, solid, airtight, metallic door with slightly different colors in it, like a darkish bluish color to some of the geometric pieces, a darkish purplish color. It's quite beautiful. And all of these geometric patterns emanate from around a hole in the middle of the door in the shape of an hourglass. A sharp-edged hourglass, like two triangles meeting. And with your high perception roll on the door, as you touch and feel and tickle the door, you get the idea that something hourglass shaped probably fits into this door.
Seems like we might need some kind of shaped key to get in. We could check the other door.
I've heard of magic people being able to turn one material into another. Are you able to do that?
Not quite. I do have a weird idea. Do you have any dirt?
Of course.
Okay, could I have some?
Of course.
Thanks.
Please take my dirt.
Can I try and mold earth a little hourglass to put into this thing?
Sure.
I do that.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Right. It's probably something specific.
One day, this idea will pay off. It is
It's gotta work.
a smart and creative and imaginative idea, so please continue to try it.
God, do we have to go through the dogs?
Well, there's another door in this room.
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is past the room with the dogs.
There's a door so you came in a door on the southeastern corner of this room. You've been poking at a fancy door in the northeastern corner of this room. And then there is another door, a wooden door, in the southwestern corner of this room.
Oh,
Do what you guys gonna do, what you gonna do.
well, we go investigate the other room.
Yeah, let's do it.
Checking for traps.
Check traps, what you gonna do?
I guess I am the check trap person
You are
now.
our trapper.
Well, you rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
So you know that there are no traps on this door, and it's unlocked, and it's not stuck.
Right.
How would you guys like to proceed? Should I just throw open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I throw open the door.
You throw open the door.
And we get on the floor and do the dinosaur.
You get on the floor, you do the dinosaur as you throw open the door. And inside, you see a circular room. Well, sort of a Pac-Man shaped room, like a circular room missing a quarter of a pizza pie. And in that room, you see stained glass windows that, even though you're underground, seem to glow and cast light into what feels like a chapel. There is a pulpit in the middle of the sort of Pac-Man mouth of the room. There's a place where a person might preach, and there are some pews around the room where one might pray. Yes, a little pulpit on a raised dais, and pews, stained glass windows, and you standing there.
What corner is cut out from the Pac-Man for map reasons?
Yeah. Yeah. The southeastern corner.
Gotcha. Okay.
Does the light coming in look like daylight? Does it look? Yeah.
Well, you're deep underground, so you wouldn't assume it was daylight.
But is it like the same color, same vibe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in this room, you also see nameplates, crypt nameplates around the room. And 3 of them have a gold backing. And they say Scrimple Pitney, Niall H. O'Malley II, and Kieran D. Colgane. So yes, pews, dais, pulpit, stained glass windows. Yes. And of course, how could I leave out that also in this room are two disgusting statues. Two large, winged, disgusting statues that are leaning towards you with claws and wings as if they want to eat you and devour you. But they are but statues. What are you up to?
Can I just quick glance around the room for threats? And if possible, probably not. Can I use my passive perception instead of rolling?
You want to glance around the room for threats
Yeah.
using passive perception?
Yeah, because I roll like shit.
Because your passive perception is
24.
24 because of your
Observant and skill expert.
feats. Yeah, well, looking around the room for threats with your I think the rule should be if you make this request, you must roll, and
That's fine. I'm fine with rolling either.
if you roll a 10 or higher, you get to use that.
Okay.
But I'll just grant it for now, but a fun thing for the future. But anyway, you look around the room and you don't see a single threat. Nothing is threatening. That being said, those two statues sure are creepy, but examining them, they are definitely statues with your 24 passive perception.
I roll some damn arcana on these statues. See if they got any magic in them.
Sure.
Cool. It's my arcana. So 14.
They're just stupid, ugly, disgusting statues.
Yeah, I think we should destroy these statues. I do not trust them. I mean, we were already attacked by armor, so fair's to reason. Seriously, though, this room is haunting. We should search around for this, for an hourglass, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, hourglass.
All right.
So I want to scan the room for anything shaped like an hourglass.
All right. Where are you looking?
Anywhere that like draws attention, I guess, like the main points of interest, like the front of the room and like the northeast, northwest corners.
So
basically anywhere towards the front of the room.
You've got this Pac-Man-y shaped room, and there's a few pews around the room.
Yep.
It is a dead end shaped room, and then there's this raised dais in the middle with a like preachy pulpit on it, and there's the two statues. So tell me where you're going and where you're searching.
I guess towards the dais, and then like anywhere around it.
Okay, so you go up on the dais, and and you're searching for hourglassy things.
Yep.
You see that there is a like a pocket in the back of the sort of podium pulpit thing on the dais, like where people put stuff, you know, in a church thing. And so go ahead and search that shit.
You want me to roll?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Okay. So with your passive perception, you search the living shit out of this pulpit and dais, and you find everything that is on it or in it or around it. In the pocket of the pulpit, you find something. You find a scroll of rope trick and a scroll of aid. You find those in the pocket of the pulpit.
You tell us that you found those?
How did he respond to that?
What you ask?
Oh, do you tell us that you found these?
No.
Okay.
I will eventually, but I'm just stuffing things in my pockets right now.
Fair enough.
And on the other side of the pulpit from where you came in, leaning against it, you find a strange looking musket. It looks antique, like really, really antique. And yet it also looks like a firearm, even though firearms are more recent technology.
What were those scrolls you said?
I don't know.
Oh,
Aid,
God.
And
aid,
rope trick.
rope trick.
Rope trick, and there's one other.
Aid.
And trick, and aid. I want to make sure I write these down.
I have a weird idea. Can I climb up to the stained glass and break it to see what's making this light?
Sure. But yeah, Basnik, you see a funky antique musket leaning against the podium. Do you take that or do anything with that?
Yeah.
What do? Take it?
I grab it and I say, I I found some things. I'm just putting them in my back pocket for now, but we can hand them out later. This
All right,
place makes
sounds
me
good.
nervous.
Absolutely.
Before she breaks it, what does the stained glass look like?
Yeah, is it a picture of something or is it just like a window?
There are 5 out of the 10 gods represented in the glass. There is Fetlan and Mufinder. There is Nalura. There is Harol. And there is Tactilius. So these are represented by a stained glass turkey, dog, turtle, crane, like a heron, and raven.
Alright. I'll kind of call back because I'm calling up. Y'all, I can cast Mending on this, so this isn't like permanent damage. I just want to, as a magic user, know what might be going on here with this light.
So yeah, you smash the glass. Do you have a particular one of the animals that you want to smash?
Turtle.
Turtle. Oh, they're all animals. I mean, I know the gods are animals. I'll smash my god, I guess. I'll smash the turkey.
Okay. As you
I'll just be like,
smash
sorry.
as you smash that window, the light goes out, and it appears that the glass of the window itself was imbued with glowing magic that made it look like daylight was coming through, and there's just solid wall behind it.
I'm like, I'll grab the piece of glass I smashed and start casting Mending, but I'll kind of say, y'all, I may have made a mistake. Mending can't heal magical effects. I thought the magic would be behind the glass.
So you are mending the window, and Basnik is stuffing stuff in his pockets up on the podium. Miki, what are you doing?
I guess she'll be looking through the pews to see if there's anything in the pews.
Okay, roll me perception on the pews.
All right.
You find a scroll of spider climb and a dirty old prayer book.
All right.
So you're rooting around in the pews, and Basnik is collecting everything from the podium, and Crash is messing with the windows, and that is when the statues come to life and attack you.
I should have done something.
Of course, a feature of these statues is that they're unmistakable from regular statues. So even with a 24, you can't perceive that they're fake statues. So says,
Bring it, baby. I've been waiting for combat for 2 weeks.
All right.
all right. I suggest like a 2-minute bio break. I'm pretty much set up, but I just want to get my last little bit set up. So take 2 or 3 minutes, and when we come back, we'll be ready to go. And I'll put on battle music, and we'll live with joy.
Mm.
Oh shit! They got a good initiative. Oh. Time for battle, yo.
Every time people start talking, I get a little scared.
In progress.
You get a little scared.
Yeah, because it's like quiet music for a second, then you talk and it's louder, and I'm like, whoa.
Scare, fright.
Ah.
Oh yeah. I forgot to mention for my personal check-ins about getting actually scared for Halloween.
No.
Like my wife wanted to watch scary movies, and then that ruined my life.
What'd you watch?
Smile
Oh.
and Talk to Me. Talk to Me is a new movie that is just as scary as Smile, if not scarier. And I don't need to be that scared. Let's see. I'm gonna twist this so that it's I'm gonna twist this so it's like this. Yeah. Let's do that. And then I'll put this here. Okay. Everybody roll initiative. And by the way, this is what we're looking at.
No.
This is what that's what that one looks like. And this one looks like this.
Mm.
Oh my.
God. I
Yeah.
just blew my nose so hard that I started bleeding from my nose. So.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hopefully you can use that against these creatures. These gargoyles. All right, so everybody roll initiative.
Woohoo.
Did Basnik just get a 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. You've got a 2.
I rolled earlier. It was an 8.
Oh my god, you guys. They rolled good. They rolled well, so
Because
you
I'm the healer. I'm supposed to go last.
in trouble now. All right. So let's see what is going to happen to y'all. This one is gonna come up on Basnick from behind. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and jump up on the dais, and it's going to, let's see, before it gets there, it's gonna give you a good stare. It's gonna stare at you in the back of your head, out of the corner of your eye, and you're gonna need to make a con save as its green piercing glare glares into the corner of your eye, the back of your head,
Ooh, 21.
into
Ooh.
your soul. And as the greenish gaze meets your eye, you feel yourself like getting paralyzed, and it reminds you of the portcullis. But then, having just shaken off the portcullis recently, you shake off the evil death stare of the gargoyle.
Ha, that may have worked on a man, but I am a horse.
Um, the gargoyle hears this and angrily comes up behind you on the dais, and it multi-attacks you with some bites and claws. It starts trying to bite you. It puts its big fat stone teeth around your head and tries to crunch it. But it slides off. Maybe it's distracted by the horse comments you made. So then it tries to then it tries to slash you up with its stone claws. Maybe it's confused at you calling yourself a horse but looking like a man. And it misses with its first claw, slashing into the podium and dinging the musket that we just picked up. And then it also misses with its other claw attack. Wow. Sucks for that gargoyle.
Really? My AC is so low.
Your AC is not lower than what I rolled. So this gargoyle comes up on Miki. This gargoyle's doing the same shit. It gives Miki a stare, and Miki, roll a con save, please.
Gotcha. What is my con? Alright.
Okay, you pass the save as well. This thing stares into your eyes with green gaze, and you are not paralyzed. However, having seen its friend fail at screwing up our friend, this gargoyle seems to be really certain that it wants to get you. So it rolls up on you, and the first thing it does is tries to squish your head with its big stony teeth.
Can I use my cloak
Your cloak.
of display, my damaged fragile cloak of displacement, if I still have it?
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Let me pull up its if I have it in here, and then if not, I'll get it out of the channel. No, I guess I didn't put it in here. All right.
I can
Get it.
read you it off.
No, I'll get it.
All right.
Here it is. All right, so you're using your reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack against you.
Yes.
So the attack misses, and since it does not hit, you roll a d20. And if you roll a 1, The cloak disintegrates. If you roll a 5 or lower, you roll on the wild magic table. You roll a 5, so go ahead and roll on the wild magic table.
37.
Okay.
Wild magic.
Woo. Somebody edited this just for you.
Oh yay. Okay, so it's not the one that most likely has already happened twice in a previous history.
Roll 1d6, please.
Oh, that's okay.
You rolled a 37, yeah. Yeah, this displacement cloak, somebody added in wild magic shit just for you. Okay,
Mhm.
6 flumps appear around you, and they are controlled by me. Imagine, if anyone's not familiar with flumps, floating air jellyfish. And they are frightened of you.
Mhm.
So 6 flumps appear floating in the air around you, and they are frightened of you. And you know what? Just because it's going to be more fun that way, I'm going to add them into the initiative.
God damn it.
So let's see, flump. And they all have better initiative than you guys.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch we're gonna have to watch these flumps do things. Wow, these flumps can do all sorts of weird stuff. So we'll find out what they do on their turn, which is next. So yeah, so that hit doesn't hit you. And then the next hit is coming at you. And you already used your reaction, so you can't do anything about the second hit. The second hit hits. And this is a claw attack against you from the Gargoyle of Doom. And it is the claw attack. Oop. The claw attack does, wow, I rolled minimum damage. Good for you.
Thank God.
It does 5 damage to you, and I have you at 25, so you go to 20.
I was at 26, I thought.
Okay, so you go to 21.
Yeah.
And it's got one more claw. You dodged its bite and is going with its other claw, and that is also a hit. And that is maximum damage. And so you get a minimum damage hit and a maximum damage hit, and you take 20 damage and go to 1 hit point. And the gargoyle has finished fucking with you at this point.
All right.
Now it's the flumps' turn. All 6 of them. Good for me. See. So they can attack, and then they have a stench spray. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's see. They're frightened of Miki. So let's see. I think this one's gonna attack Crash. This one's gonna attack Miki. These two are gonna attack the gargoyle. This one is going to run away out the way you guys came. This one is going to attack the gargoyle that's attacking your friend. And I'm gonna roll to
Can the one that's attacking me attack me because it's frightened of me?
It has disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so the ones attacking the gargoyle hit and miss, and they do the one that hits the gargoyle lashes it with some acidy stuff and does 6 damage to the gargoyle that hit Miki. And the one that's attacking Crash misses. The one that's attacking Miki has disadvantage and it misses. And the one attacking the gargoyle that's attacking our homie hits the gargoyle and does 5 damage to that gargoyle. These beautiful floating air jellyfish are freaking out, trying to figure out what's going on as they appear in this slightly darkened chapel. And Basnik, it's your turn. You're up on this podium. There's a gargoyle breathing over your shoulder. What will you do? You are muted in your own microphone.
Yep. How far is Miki?
Miki is like 30 feet-ish, 35.
Where is he on the map?
That's Miki right there. And that's you right there.
All right. I will move to Miki.
For opportunity attacks?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. You can go 5,
30.
10, 15, 20, 25.
I just want to be adjacent to him.
Okay, you get right there. This is a big hunk of pew that's 5 feet tall.
Yep.
And the gargoyle is gonna try to slash at you as you go by it.
Yep.
And it misses.
Okay.
And
I will use 3 of my Balm of Summer Court on Miki.
Okay.
So not 4, right? Yeah, 3. 1, 2, 3.
As a bonus action, you can choose an ally that you see and spend a number of your
So you gain 6 or
sixes.
11 HP
Nice.
plus 3 temp.
Nice. Thank you.
Spend a
So
number
a
of
total
those
of
dice equal
14.
to half your druid level or less. Half your druid level, you're level 4, so you can only use 2.
No, I can use 4.
It says as a bonus action, spend a number of those dice equal to half your druid level or less.
Not what mine says. As a bonus action, by spending dice from your pool, you can restore HP to one creature you can see within 120 feet. I have to move to them. The creature also gains 1 temp HP per die spent. Doesn't say anything about half my druid level.
Spend a number of those dice equal to half your druid level or less. See? So he can regain 2 of the dice. It says as a bonus action, you can spend a number of those dice equal to half your druid level or less. So you can roll 2 dice, and then he'll regain those and gain 2.
Oh, okay. I'll do 2 then. But yeah, I see what you're saying now. So let me roll that as. All right, so you gain 3 HP and 2 temp.
Gotcha.
So you're at 6 plus 2 temp. You're at 1, right?
She was at 1, so she gains 3. So that's
so you're at 4 plus 2 temp.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
that changes everything. All right.
And so that was your bonus action.
bonus. Where can you point to the enemies?
There are these big giant gray things.
Okay, yeah. Um,
And I mean, these are flumps if you consider them enemies.
yeah. I'll cast summon beast
Okay.
at the southeast one, and like
what
the
is your
north
what is
the
your
northwest corner of it.
what does your beast look like?
A horse. Duh.
Okay.
We're doing land beast. So
You summon a land beast right here.
no, the northwest corner of it. Yeah, right there.
Okay. And sounds good.
And that is my movement, my action, and my bonus.
All right. Give me a sec. It takes its turn immediately after yours.
Yes, so it would go right now.
It's a level 2 spell, so it's got AC 13.
I'm doing the land one. It's a horse.
It is a horse. It's got HP 30. It's got HP 30. And I imagine you're having it attack something.
Yeah, the gargoyle that's next to. Where is its hit?
All right, so roll
Spell
to
attack
hit it.
modifier.
It's
Right,
your
so +5.
spell attack modifier.
16.
That'll hit. And
Right.
roll damage. It's
1d8 plus
plus
4
6.
plus 4.
Plus 4 plus the spell's level piercing damage. And the spell's level 2, so it's 1d8 plus 6.
6. Oh god, minimum damage, so 7 damage.
7 damage. Describe what it looks like as your new horse beast it throws its hoofs up over the dais and stabs this stone gargoyle in the back with its hooves. What does that look like?
Well, I think you just described it perfectly. It just neighs and bucks and then just stomps it out of existence.
It definitely still exists though.
Oh, well, I tried.
It takes the stomp and chunks of rock and stone come out of the gargoyle's back, and you hear as it takes 7 damage, and it looks moderately injured. All right, Miki, this oh yeah, you get 4 hit points and 2 THP, but you're up and you're alive. So what are you doing on your turn?
First off, is there a 20-foot cube space that I can put something that only gets this northwest gargoyle?
You could include the 2 flumps.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning.
Yeah, you can hit that and 2 flumps. Yep.
All right. Also, is there a 20-foot cube that I can hit the southeast flump and the gargoyle without getting the horse?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so in that case, Miki, seeing that she is very injured, she is going to use 3 of her sorcery points and twin spell a fireball.
That doesn't work.
No, because
What?
Yes,
Oh
yes,
shoot, because
hit.
area
Yeah.
effect. My bad.
also you have
Okay.
fireball. That's
Yeah, Miki may be level 5 compared to you guys.
right. Fancy future character. Okay.
Mm.
But
All
you
right.
can spin spell fireball, although that would be really great.
Okay. Cool. Then she is going to face step, and since she's in her winter form, I'm going to choose one creature within 5 feet to get frightened on a DC 16 Wisdom, I think it is.
Yeah, I will just double check it, but yep. Before you teleport, must succeed on a wisdom save. So you want who do you want before you teleport?
The gargoyle.
All right. It'll make a wisdom save and it fails. So it is, what did we say? Frightened?
Yes.
It is frightened of you. And it has a status ring now hanging on its wing. And where are you teleporting to?
She's just going to go a couple squares south so that she can still shoot a fireball at the two flumps and the frightened gargoyle. Yeah, there's fine.
So you wanna hit the gargoyle and the flumps with a fireball?
Yes.
All right. Deck saves are happening. Gargoyle. Bad. Flumps. Bad. Roll 868. The flumps are not going to live no matter what.
Do I have to roll?
No.
Really?
She's shooting it up here so that it blows up this way and doesn't hit
Okay.
you.
I
So
thought it was
we'll,
I thought it was 8d6.
or 8d6.
All right.
8d6.
Gotcha.
There's actually a statistical difference between 68 and 86. 25 damage. All right, so this gargoyle is extremely injured, and the two flumps are dead. Would you like to describe what it looks like as this fireball explodes in this chapel room and burns these creatures?
Yeah, so she just takes her hands and kind of gets like a big old like fire like a energy in her arms and then just casts like a little beam of red light and it kind of hits the corner of the room enveloping the pews and the flumps and the gargoyle.
And the flumps just poof out of existence, although there's like kind of a stinky waft when the flumps disappear, like a and then the gargoyle, the fire just envelops the stone, and you sort of see like magma on the flesh of the gargoyle because it's the stone is actually melting, and pieces of stone and magma stuff drip onto the ground as this gargoyle cries out in anger and pain and murderous rage. And anything else?
And that's it.
Okay, very deadly for a 4 HP person. And Crash, it's your turn.
Okay. Oh man, being last in the order gives you a lot of choice paralysis. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'll. No, I'm not gonna move at all. I'm going to cast Shatter on the one that Miki just hit, trying to hit in that same range where I'm not hitting Faznek.
Oh, I doubt that it's going to survive.
It also has disadvantage because it's made of stone. Ooh.
Yeah, I highly doubt it's going to survive this hit. Oddly enough, it passes the save. I rolled a 16 and a 17 without adding anything to it, but it's still going down.
We shall see. Shatter is 3d8, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, it's
Okay.
possible it could live.
Oh yeah, 6. So 3
Wow.
damage.
And it, wow. Okay. Would you like to describe the failed shatter?
Sure.
Non-lethal shattering.
My bells on my ears ring. I hold out my hand and runes cover my top of my hands. And this big blast of metallic like white hot electric metal pulls out in this strange electric pattern, and then it doesn't do too terribly much damage. Only 3.
And any movement or bonus action?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna kind of look spitefully at this little flump next to me.
um, this is really making me want to play D&D as a player. All right, so okay, we're back to the top of the order with the gargoyles, who are much weaker than they were before. And let's see. It's frightened of Miki until the end of Miki's next turn, so it can't move towards her. Yeah, this gargoyle is going to fly up towards the ceiling and
Do I get opportunity attack?
it's no, you're not adjacent to it.
No? Oh,
You're standing
never mind. Yeah,
here.
my bad.
Miki was standing here. It
Yep.
was standing here.
Yep.
Does the flump? Oh, wait, the flump was dead. Never mind.
The flump is totally right next to you. So the gargoyle flies up into the air and it pulls its head off as it's flying. It reaches around its head and it just goes and pulls it off, and then it tears its head into stony pieces and it throws them all down at Basnik. And it appears to have ripped them into sort of spiky spikes. And Basnik, I need you to make a dex save, please. So the gargoyle is like screaming as it rips its head off, and then as soon as the head disconnects from the
Beat
clavicle,
that.
yeah,
7.
you're getting fucked up by these head pieces. But the gargoyle is screaming and pulling its head off, and then as soon as the head disconnects, it stops screaming. It no longer is making any kind of noise. It's like, and it throws these chunks of its head down on you, Basnik, and you are
Does it also get the flump?
yeah, the flump also gets gotten. The flump passes its save, but I'm pretty sure that the flump is gonna die anyway. And Basnik, you take 12 damage from the rock fall, going down to 20. And the flump next to you gets crushed by rocks. This kind of cute floating little jellyfish thing that's next to you gets just crushed by gargoyle head chunks. And this gargoyle is now flying up towards the ceiling and attempting to fuck with you. This gargoyle. Oh yeah, make a concentration save. Make a Constitution save, Basnik, on your land beast concentration.
16.
You keep your concentration on your land beast. This gargoyle, fucking, it takes some wax at your land beast, tries to bite it, tries to claw it. And it hits with both of its hits, and it does 18 18 damage to the land beast.
As 12 left.
30 minus 18 is 12. And then it goes for it with its claw and misses. And the gargoyle just sort of hops down behind the land beast. And it is the Flump's turn. There are only 2 Flumps remaining. One of them goes after our abjurer and misses. Where's the other one? This one comes up behind Miki.
Oh no.
And where'd my Flump? Oh, there it is. It comes up behind Miki and Baznik, and it spews a foul smelling liquid all over you all in a 15-foot cone. Just it apparently is so scared and freaking out and everything that it just spews this like purple and yellowish and bluish cone of misty, just stinky all over you all. And you both need to make a dex save.
All right. Yeah.
Baz, you're
Hold on.
good. Miki, you're good. You feel like the smell is so stinky that if it had affected you, you would be poisoned. But you are not. Instead, just the air smells fucking terrible. As this scared little flump just kind of skunk sprays you. And Baznik, you're up.
Wait. As a bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Spirit in the square right below me. Or no, 2 squares below me. Yep, right
Okay.
there. Yep. And then I would like to go through it and then all the way to the right towards my horse.
All right. Let me find. What do I want to use for healing spirit?
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Wait. No, it's fine.
What do I want to use for healing? Oh, here it is. I'm holding it. Yeah. We'll use this little we'll pretend this is a little horse too.
Oh.
It's like a pony spirit. And you want to walk through it and then over to your horse?
Yeah. But my horse disappears, but I'm just telling you that's where I want to go.
Okay. So you head over there and
I heal 1d6. I heal 1 HP. And then I would like to strike at it with my sickle. At the gargoyle.
Roll to hit.
10.
All right, that's a miss.
Yep, and that's my turn.
All right.
The healing spirit is still there for another 5 turns, I believe. It's 1 plus my spell casting mod.
Yeah.
So anyone that steps through it gets a 1d6 of healing.
Yeah. The healing is hanging out right there. And all right, Miki, you're up.
I am going to. I want to just move into the healing spirit and then move right back to where I am.
So you step into this little translucent glowing pony, and
I give it a little pat.
this
It gives you a big old fucking lick.
Oh,
and as it licks your hand, you feel power returning to you, and roll a d6.
ooh, that's good.
Hey, there we go.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you go back up to 9, and yeah, it's like Lil Sebastian from Parks and Rec, licking his hand, but it's all see-through and sparkly and glittery. And then you step back to where you were, and what else are you up to?
And deciding what spell to go with.
Use the murder spell.
Yes, I shall murderify them all. I shall flint spell at first level chromatic orb at the flying gargoyle, and let's say the flump so it doesn't poison me.
Oh wow. Okay.
I know that's a bit of a waste, but I do not want to get poisoned and not be able to heal.
All right. Roll to hit twice. The first one will be for the gargoyle, the second one will be for the flump. Poison just gives you disadvantage on attacks.
Oh, I thought poison also makes it so you couldn't heal.
No. You hit the gargoyle.
Oh, then
You-
can I change the target from the flump to the other gargoyle then?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
All right.
You hit the first one.
Gotcha.
You hit the second one. What element are you choosing?
Uh, let's go with acid.
All right. Roll damage. Roll damage for the first one.
There's my D8.
Good. And roll damage for the second one. Okay, 13 damage there. All right. Describe the death of the first one using your chromatic orb that takes down the frightened, damaged, headless gargoyle.
So, she kind of waves her hand over like her arcane focus necklace and kind of gets a ball of like viscous green acidy looking orbs, and then she kind of takes both hands and kind of splits it and then shoots one up high and then one to her side.
All right, and that ball of acid connects with the flying gargoyle, and it just melts, and pieces of melting stone fall to the ground, and there's just like one little triangular hunk of that gargoyle remaining that lays on the ground, and you almost feel like you hear it whispering to you. And any other movement or anything?
What's
I,
that little square right there? The small one.
What do you mean?
That little like wooden square to the northwest
Oh,
of the gargoyle.
it's a hunk of a podium that's 5 feet tall.
Okay, I'd like to dive and kind of try to hide a little bit behind there.
I say something once the gargoyle dies.
Oh yeah, please.
Triangle and triangle make hourglass.
Yeah.
And the gargoyle's like, huh? And then it dies. All
I
right.
just had to make sure we all understood that.
That's it.
And okay, Crash, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna cast magic missile at the gargoyle that remains.
All right.
It's just my d4s.
Roll 3d4.
I'm gonna do it. 11.
Ooh.
That's
Plus
so much more than
3.
my second level spell.
Plus 3.
14. Ooh.
14 damage. That is actually exactly enough that's needed
Yeah.
to kill. So please describe your magic missile murder.
Oh, this is the one I have thought the least about. 3 globs of silver arcane metal flowed from my hand, and I think one goes into its mouth and destroys its head, and the other 2 upon its wings and into the base of its back, and it shatters apart. Woohoo.
And it is fucking dead. And we are out of combat.
Did you get hit, Crash?
No.
All right, I'm gonna walk through my healing spirit 2 more times. And you can have
Alright.
the other. You can have the other 2.
I never took any damage.
Yeah, Miki. Yeah,
Yeah, you take the other 2. I'll take.
I'm just
5, and then
aggressively
you can have
playing the
other
horse.
5 and 8. Yeah. Describe some aggressive horse petting for me.
Darn it, my
Sounds
dog's
like
not
the-
around me. Just a whole bunch of just like double hand pets.
And the horse is just like, oh, like when a cat's getting its back rubbed really hard, it's just like, oh, it's like, and then
And, like a cat, right when it's like, right when the spell ends, after we've cast through it 4 more times, just kind of bites one of us and then just leaves.
As they're doing this, can I turn to the flump next to me and just be like, hey, you want to work for us now?
um uh it looks at you and it says yes, and then it vanishes.
Damn liar.
They're only around for 1 minute.
Wait, quick. They dropped triangles.
Oh yeah, the puzzle. Did the other one drop triangle? Did the one I killed drop triangle?
No, the one that got melted by acid dropped a sort of irregular triangular hunk onto the ground. And that seems to be sort of whispering. And the other one just died.
Can we hear what it is say? Actually, I don't want to go up to it and hear
I'll
what it's
touch
saying.
it. I'll touch it. What is
Okay.
it saying?
You pick it up and it's going. You feel like you gotta put it to your ear to try to hear what it's
I'll
saying.
do that.
All right.
Can I stop him?
Hey, I'm an instigator.
You can,
Basnik, I wouldn't do that if I were you. It's like
What?
first
I
item
can't hear
101.
you over this
Basnik,
whispering.
no! Oh
right.
god.
Baz, are you like running across the room to dive, but in between him and
I'm gonna roll a luck check for the world. See if I would be that aggressive.
I think
Yeah.
Basnik's super casual about going to like put it up to his ear.
I feel like I'm a little late on the draw, but I think I'm running to you as you hold it up to your ear.
What'd you say?
God damn it,
I'm
no.
trying. I can't
Basnik,
hear you over
please,
this.
I can't.
Over this stone.
All right, roll a d20, Basnik.
Just a straight d20.
Yeah.
14.
Okay.
Really?
You hold the stone up to your ear, and it says, "Horses are fucking dumb."
Guys, I want to go home.
What? What do you mean, Basnik?
I want to go home.
What
What
did it
did it
say
say?
to you?
Want to go home.
Is it bullying you? Are you okay?
Was it rude?
Yeah, it was very rude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Someone come take this rock. I don't want this rock.
All right, I'll take it.
The rock keeps sort of whispering unintelligibly.
I'll like whisper back to it.
Don't just say sorry.
Hey, say sorry. Say sorry.
And the rock is just like
I think it says sorry. We should never touch this again. We should put this in the door and forget about
No,
it.
I wanna give it a piece of my mind.
Fasnick, please.
Give it back. Give it back. I'm
Fasnick,
okay. I'm
Fasnick,
okay.
you're weeping.
No,
I feel like look, just talk. I'm gonna hold it up, talk at it. Don't listen to it.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put my hand on Basnick's shoulder and just kind of give it a rub.
yeah, well, rocks can't move.
Yeah.
and the rock is just like
Wait, what'd you say? I can't hear you.
No, Fasnick.
I'm gonna lean my ear in to hear
I'm gonna
what
pull
it says
back.
again.
and you put your ear up to it and you just hear
Oh.
and roll insight, Basnick.
Uh, 21.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that you're only going to be able to get something intelligible out of this rock once per day.
Oh.
Oh, I feel like that's a lie because whatever it said before, I'm not saying what it said before, but it wasn't smart.
Huh.
Here, you guys take the rock. I don't want it. It's mean.
I don't feel good about the rock.
Me either.
But it isn't hurting Basnick in a way that is physical.
No, it hurt me emotionally.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it might be useful. I don't think. I think we should ban this rock from being utilized for the moment. It's a creepy rock, y'all.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a kidney stone. Painful.
Yeah. What did it say exactly?
You don't want to know. It was so mean.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll tell you anyways. It said horses are lame.
Oh no, that's
If-
awful, Basnick.
No,
You
it
just
really
kinda
hurt my
gasped.
feelings.
I'm sorry.
Like, what does that even mean?
How did, has this rock ever seen a horse? I guess it just did.
It's seen me.
Yeah, you and your friend.
Yeah. That's two horses it's seen. It's already made that assumption.
It's already made such a mean
Hmm.
assumption.
I'm okay once you get to know me.
You're great once you get to know you, Basnick.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as great, but I'm like, okay.
Oh, you know what? I can't. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, you did try to kill me when I first saw you.
No, I thought you were fine. Look, it was a completely
No,
non-personal murder attempt.
You launched a whole flaming spear at me.
Okay, that's true. That's fully true. But to be fair, that was before I knew you, and you were attacking a camp, and I didn't kill you.
I wasn't attacking. I was just
That's
doing horse stuff.
yeah. I'll admit I wasn't having a great day that day. You know what? I
Me
like you
either.
now,
There was a
Basnick.
giant ball of fire.
Okay, fair enough. There was a giant ball of fire. I'm very sorry.
Okay, at least you don't hate horses.
No, horses are fine.
Oh, they're only fine. Okay,
No, you're great. Horses are fine.
I am a horse.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you're not like you're one of many. You're an exceptional horse.
Okay.
Yeah. Logic tracks. This is an evil rock. It's divided us. Uh, I'll hold on to the rock.
Hmm.
All right. So Crash, you have the whispering fragment of the gargoyle. And Basnik, you still have the scrolls from the podium as well as the musket, which is kind of hard to conceal. There's a large antique musket.
You just see two like stuffed piece of paper hanging out of my back pocket as I sit down crying, and a big ass gun around my back. I found these.
Oh,
They're not as important as my pride, which can never be restored,
oh no.
even with these spell scrolls.
Y'all, I realized this earlier when we were trapped in the paralyzing door thing, but I can actually use. We found a few other spell scrolls here, Basnik. I can use these spell scrolls to teach myself these spells eventually.
Can you teach me how to regain my pride?
Uh, yeah. All learning
Okay.
takes time, Basnik, so I'll figure that one out for you.
That rock was so mean.
It was mean.
Mickey's gonna minor illusion just a little spectral horse just kind of going around Basnik to try to cheer him up a little bit.
God, it's almost as beautiful as me.
Mm. That it is.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, if you
So-
want those, it was an aid and a rope trick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should be party supplies, but eventually I could sit down with those.
Yeah,
Figure
Miki's
things
gonna pull out her scroll of spider climb and an additional
Oh, yeah.
scroll that she had that she never used. It's a speak with plant scroll as well.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a wizard spell, but I might be able to
Oh.
learn all that.
They're just you said I can learn scrolls, so Miki's just like, someone
Fair
who can
enough.
learn scrolls.
Can you learn aid? Aid's not a
I
wizard
have
spell.
no idea.
It's a cleric and
I probably can't
paladin?
learn aid or speak with plants. Let me look. I mean, like this is kind of brass tacks that we could get into later, but oh,
So
an item.
yeah, aid is a aid
Cleric
is
and paladin, right?
aid is for clerics,
Mm.
and speak with plants is for druids. Theoretically, in my game, a wizard could learn those spells if something very special happened.
Okay.
But otherwise, they'd be more for casting.
You should learn aid.
Yeah. I probably couldn't learn either speak with plants or aid. Also, speak with plants is third level, so I could third level at mechanical knowledge from a character. I probably couldn't learn those two spells, so we can and we also have the scroll of fireball that is in the I think party funds for now, but
Mm.
Nobody seems to have any interest in this musket. Interestingly, this is a world on the edge of technology. So muskets are currently something that is being invented, and that only nobles have access to. However, this musket looks like it's a few hundred years old.
I was thinking because you're a sorcerer, right?
Yes, I am a sorcerer.
And you're a wizard. I think that's more of a trios thing.
yep.
I was personally thinking we save it for trios.
I'd be down.
Hmm?
It seems very fancy. Drios is an artificer with like a special subclass gun, I think, so it might not
Yeah.
transfer over.
Well,
Though I think maybe it would work.
I don't think I.
Somebody roll me an
It's 10
investigation
pounds,
check.
man.
Somebody roll me an investigation check on the musket.
Will you allow assistance on this?
Nah, it's not really needed.
Will you allow guidance?
Yeah.
An okay investigation.
Yeah, you're the wizard. You would have.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, 13. I rolled D4 for guidance.
Yep.
You'll allow it.
Okay. Ooh, 16.
I will always allow guidance as long as you have concentration and touch. So yeah. You take a look at this musket and it's not magical, but you notice that it's very fragile, and that it could do a lot of extra damage. And all the information on the musket is now in the new channel entitled Interesting Items. Yeah. So that's something to peruse. So yeah, you all are standing there in this room, and in this chapel. You are surrounded by the chunks of gargoyles. And is there anything else you'd like to do before we end the session?
Can I roll some kind of history check on this musket? Just to, as a
Sure.
woman of age, just to see.
Yeah.
Because it's 100 years old, despite our blooming technological future. See, ooh, I have a +5. Does anyone want to give me guidance?
I don't know you're doing a history check. You're just looking at it.
You're right.
Hmm.
Okay.
I don't have the guidance spell, but
It's fine. Oh, I crit. It's chill.
Nice.
I got 25.
Okay. So this musket appears to be 500 years old. You know that the people who are buried in this the people who are buried in these catacombs are the last 1,000 years of rulers of Elenia Toth. And you know that firearm technology is relatively new. So taking a look at it, you figure this is either something that is connected to the Elven Dell, or taking a look at it, there's something kind of deserty about this musket. The decorations on it are reflective of desert life. It perhaps could come from the Ozaran expanse, the massive desert to the north of Parvus. It might have some connection to that.
All right.
But it's definitely technology from a source that is not known.
Yeah, that's very weird. Yeah, I'll just verbalize some of that to the group. I guess I'll show it to Miki to see if they have any elven special knowledge about this. Yeah, this seems incredibly strange.
would I have any knowledge of the musket or technology like the musket?
Roll history on that yourself.
Gotcha.
And I give Nikki the help action.
Sure.
Yay.
Does that give me advantage?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Good, because that was a 4. That is a 1.
You can't tell.
Mickey just vocalizes. Maybe I've never been good with technology. Maybe my sister would know.
Enough. Yeah, something to look into, I guess. I mean, really for curiosity's sake, more than anything. Can't be that important, but
Yeah, you can't figure it out, Miki, but you haven't heard of something like this coming from the people of the Elvendell.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's confusing to you. All right. Anything anybody else wants to do before we end the session? Also, I'm sort of compiling my my magic items and putting them into that interesting items channel. Does anybody have any magic items that we haven't put in yet?
Do you want me to reveal all of my special items?
Why don't you send them to me in a chat,
Gotcha.
and I'll put some of them in the channel. I'm wondering, doesn't someone in this timeline have the snow globe?
yeah, it's trios.
Okay. Well, we can put the snow globe in there too. All right, y'all. We are going to the checking out portion of the evening. Let me get let's finish pasting this snow globe in there. All right, and I need some checking out music. Jake's favorite song. All right, y'all. It's checky outy time. We'll be back next Friday for more catacombs. Gonna see what's lurking around the next corner. As you take a look at your map and try to figure out where to go next. Oh, you know what? There's one thing I forgot to tell you guys when you were searching this room. As Miki was searching through the pews, she found a key.
Oh, cool.
Big metal key.
Big metal door.
And raise your hand if you have inspiration. Shit. 2 people got inspiration. And the other one's level 5. Oh, you two, Crash and Baznik, you can go to level 5.
Oh wait, now I have someone to listen to me.
What?
Oh, do we get the spell slots that we get?
No, you don't get
Okay.
spell slots and you don't get the spell preparations until you take a long rest.
Cool. That will help.
Wizard.
Cool.
Yeah.
I get my like spell slots because I'm spontaneous caster.
Oh,
Right?
cool.
You guys, yeah, just to be clear, sorry, Crash.
Sure.
You do get the spell slots. You don't get the spells.
Cool.
So you get to choose 2 spells when you level up wizard, but you can't prepare them until you take a long rest. And similarly, Baznik gets the spell slots, but can't re-prepare until a long rest.
Gotcha.
Um, And we can actually all roll HP now.
Yay.
My rule with the HP is if you roll lower than the average, you get the average. So Basnik, roll me a D8, please. So
God.
you're gonna get 5 plus your con mod of 3. So you're gonna get 8 more HP for Basnik at level 5.
God, how did I do this? I've never done rolled HP.
Crash, if you're on D&D Beyond, you go into the character builder, and the first page that shows up that has the thing where you like choose your level or like you can multi-class on, there's the thing in the upper right that has your HP.
Yeah.
And when you open that up, you can click override HP, and then you can put in your actual HP. All right, so Crash, roll me a D6.
All right. Ooh.
And
That's a
so that's
5.
5 plus 2 for 7 more HP.
Hell yeah.
And Miki, I believe it's a D6 as well.
I'm already level 5.
Oh yeah. So you stay the same. I'm gonna think of like a funny bonus for you. Just since you have to take twice as long to level up. And
Oh, my temp HP is probably gone from
no,
No, still there? Okay.
temp HP ends at the end of the day unless it specifically says so.
No, I mean from whatchamacallit?
Balm of the Summer
False
Court?
Life.
Oh yeah, your false life is gone.
Cool.
The
So my HP is gone.
the 2 HP from the 2 THP from Balm of the Summer Court is still on Miki until the end of the day.
Right.
But the false life THP stays only until the end of the spell.
Cool.
So yeah.
Hey, get ready, Jake. I just gotta conjure animals.
Horses!
Yeah.
I'm fully ready for conjure animals.
Break the action economy.
My favorite spell.
But I think what it is it's not that the DM will choose the animals, but it will be that the DM will give you a selection of animals from which you can choose.
As long as a horse is always an option, we're golden.
Oh yeah, I would never I'd never leave horses off of your choices.
It's a flock of miniature, like this baby ponies.
Obviously, yeah. CR 8 CR quarter tiny ponies. We should homebrew some stuff.
Well, I think they should always be in the shape of horses, but we can decide on like whatever actual stat I want. But they'll always be horses.
I'll give you a list of options for each CR.
Yeah.
That'll be limited enough that I don't have to think too hard about it every time.
It'll be what I will summon will be like the basic ones like wolves and shit like that.
Rams.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, I have a partial list that that I made for another game. So I'll get that to you soon as your list of summonable animals.
As long as they look like horses, I'm okay.
Yeah, they're always horses.
Yep.
And Crash, you're not on D&D Beyond, but you know that your proficiency bonus goes up to +3 at level 5. So that's going to change your skills and your spell save DC and your spell attack bonus and
stuff.
all sorts of things. Proficiency bonus +3 is a lovely place to be.
Oh my god, I have a plus 11 to perception now.
Wow.
26
Is that-
passive.
No, I have to manually do all this. All right.
You're gonna perceive a lot of shit.
You better be careful, Jake. I've had a character that's got 35 passive perception before.
I mean, I will live.
Yeah, one character in my called the campaign is going that route.
I had a rogue with a sentinel shield with
Mm,
observant and a skill expert, and he had a 35 passive perception.
nice.
Very cool.
All right, check out something you enjoyed about the session, something you enjoyed that another player did. Well, that's it for today. Just those two. Alex, you're up.
So yeah, I liked the differences in this catacomb already. I was not expecting to go across the hourglass door this early. And yeah, I very much like re-exploring this in a different way. And player wise, I loved all the interactions. I really love the gargoyle fucking with Basnick, and then just him having just like the it hates me. Why would it say the horses are so bad? I just love that so much.
It's a mean fragment, man.
Mm-hmm.
Eve.
I enjoyed about the session. Just dungeon crawling, just the game. Oh, Miki went so fast. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. Yeah. I liked the quick reveal of the gargoyles. I thought that was fun. I was so worried when they showed up in the room, and I was like, these are gonna attack us, and they did, and it was terrible. I also oh nope, that's it. That's the session one. Something I appreciate another player. Yeah, I really liked the opening scene with Basnick and oh, I'm cooked. I'm very sleepy. Basnick and the old man who helps the prince.
Valentis?
Valentis. I thought that was really funny. I liked the tense music just opposed to Basnick's pretty funny horse energy. Just the world was very serious, but Basnick was very much himself. Yeah.
And the spider.
And my
And the spider. And the stealth spider in real life.
and the real spider.
All right, Trevor.
Something I enjoyed about the session. I like how you didn't just. This is for you, Jake. I like how you didn't just plot me in. You made me work my way towards the rest of the party. I thought that was very interesting. I've never seen that done in any other of my D&D campaigns. That was just plot me in, but you made me work to get back with the rest of the group. Something you enjoyed that another player did. I liked how Crash comforted Basnick because he was going through it.
I felt guilty about how rude that whispering fragment was, but it's a rude whispering fragment, you know?
It's Basnick. He's lived in a forest his whole life. He's never been talked mean to, so
Everybody get me your finished updated character sheet. I guess I'm just talking to Eve.
I'm thinking about spells.
Yeah, no, think about it. Get it to me by Wednesday. And Basnick, you'll have your same prepared spells, but you've got your D&D Beyond, so it'll be real quick.
yep,
And
mine's all ready.
Crash, Eve, if you feel like doing it on a regular character sheet instead of that one that you sent.
I like my weird character sheet because I can update it manually.
It's cool. It's cool. So send me the weird character sheet updated.
Okay.
Hopefully by Wednesday, just so I know what's going on with your sheet.
Cool.
And let's see. I love Trevor's role play as Baznik. I enjoyed watching him interact with Valentis and trying to talk to the spider to figure out the door. And definitely the sadness at the fragment, although I felt guilty about it. I always enjoy Eve Crash's magic casting descriptions and imagery and the ear bells. One day that may turn into even more. Who knows? And Miki, as always, with the clutch twin spell chromatic orb. A twin spell fireball would be pretty.
Yeah, I forgot about area effects, so my bad.
You can do that in Baldur's Gate, but you
Mm.
cannot do that in regular D&D.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Baldur's Gate has some
Baldur's Gate makes you so OP.
I've actually
Mm.
never played it. I probably won't. It's expensive. But it
But
looks
until it goes on
fun.
sale, it's totally worth it.
Oh, fair enough.
there's like a build where you can shoot 4 fireballs in one turn.
Yep.
Yeah, like a
Mm.
twinned, like the quicken
There's
spell.
like
Twin
items that you
haste.
can get 12 attacks in one turn at level 12. It's crazy.
They make
How
everything stronger.
dare they? How dare they?
How
But it's
dare
a fun ass game, that's for sure.